Up next, you guys, I'm reviewing Superior Carnage number 3. Okay, this book I was very anxious to get into, especially since Superior Carnage has actually been pretty well. As we remember last issue, the doctor that was in the wheelchair, he started undergoing a blood transfusion from Cletus Cassidy because the wizard couldn't control Cletus Cassidy's mind because it was basically like a vegetable. And so pretty much whenever he tried, the alien kind of took control of things. So he just took the first person, the nearest person who was the most eligible person available. He took and just did a blood transfusion of the symbiote over to him, and we see that process continuing right here in the inner pages. It was really cool. Like, I really liked that whole idea. And then, the symbiote kind of unleashes and goes after Claw, who I actually found out was actually kind of made of he's actually like made of sound, because right here he gets cut in half, and then over here he just kind of like reforms himself and just kind of talks about how like he can't be killed or anything like that. So yeah, that's what happened. There were kind of some stupid parts in this comic. Really ridiculous, in my opinion, which also kind of downgraded this issue. Because right here, the Doctor... the Doctor's hearing voices from himself, from the alien symbiote, and he's hearing voices from the wizard because the wizard has the device trying to mind control the Doctor. And you turn the next page, and you get Superior Carnage. Sounds like a good idea. He actually looks kind of cool. But the wizard kind of references to Carnage changing his look because he's tired of all these tights and crotches and villains and heroes. So Carnage kind of forms these right here. He starts to form like a cape. And then he kind of actually ends up looking like this. Yeah, that's Carnage. I gotta say, I really don't like it at all. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Why are you trying to fix Carnage? Carnage has a ton of popularity right now because of who he is. He's pretty much the way Venom was supposed to be. And I just don't like it when they try to change. One really cool splash page is this right here. Really, really cool splash page. And what happens is that the wizard tries to go after Jonah Jameson because what he ends up really wanting to do is become mayor and run and take over the town. And at the same time, Carnage still has this memory of wanting to kill Jonah Jameson as well because of what Jonah Jameson has done to Cletus Cassidy in his past. So that's kind of the whole agenda here, is just to kill Jonah Jameson and take over become mayor and take over the city. I won't say how this comic book ends, but you definitely start to see like these glitches in the wizard's pattern of way of thinking. You see that he is in control for the most part, but during those times when he is not, those times can become very a big mistake to the mission that and what it is that they're trying to accomplish. I will say that the ending is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to enjoy seeing how this turns out. As far as a review for that book, you guys, I'm really only going to give it like a 3 out of 5.
Battle of the Atom! What's up? Strictly Comics, and it's Mickey here, and I'm reviewing Battle of the Atom, X-Men. Really excited about this. I could not wait. You guys, I could not wait 1 entire week just for the comic to come out. I'm so excited. It's awesome. It's great. It's really, really fun. It's awesome. It's great. It's really, really fun. Come on now. Awesome. Awesome. Great. Awesome. Great. Well, okay, basically, what's happening here is Hank decided to bring some. Hank decided that he was going to bring some of the X-Men from the past to garner memories and to jog everyone, to make the X-Men a little more united and understand and, you know, come together. But in bringing the X-Men from the past, he caused a little bit of problem in the time continuum, which caused also the X-Men from the future to come in and be like, stop! What you guys are doing is wrong. Y'all from the past need to go back, and you guys in the present need to work it out. Okay? And this caused Jean Grey and her lackeys, God, who actually loves her, I don't blame him, to be like, they're blocking my thoughts, y'all. I don't trust these guys. We have to leave. Emma's got run off, and they go get help. But guess who they're getting help from? Oh, no one else but Scott in the future. Yes, Cyclops and Magneto. Oh my gosh, what are you doing with them? Oh my gosh, they are not your friends, people. So they go ahead. Oh my gosh, I really need to get serious. But anyway, they go get help from Cyclops and Magneto, who in turn decide that they were going to help them. But not while Emma Frost is around. Oh no, Emma Frost is not having that. What? You bring Jean out here and you're trying to tell her that she can stay? Never. No. So you see how what happens in the end. But it's a great read. It's a great comic. Look at the cover art, y'all. You know, I wasn't used to it in the previous issues when I started reading Battle of the Atom 1, because I didn't like the way the characters looked. But of course, Edwin helped me out and he said, well, it makes sense because they look young, so they should be, you know, younger. But it seems like as the issues progress, they get older looking, much more older looking and better looking. So I'm used to that and I can hang with that. The story, of course, is awesome also. And the artwork, come on, check this out right here. Hello. When they go into Jean and Scott's mind, they kind of make this mind chain. It's awesome. It's a great read. The art is pretty good. I liked it. Out of a 5, I would give it a 3. Thank you.
My throat, man. As y'all remember, my pull list, I had getting over a cold. In case you're wondering, like, dude, Edwin, I thought you lived in Houston. How did you get a cold? I will say this. Don't sleep with the fan on in front of your face at night. It could be hot as crap outside, but yes, you still can get a cold. That's how I got a cold. Alright. I got the last review of the week. Superior Spider-Man number 18. I really wish I would have did my Superior Spider-Man number 17 review a week or two ago when Spider-Man 2099 came. I'm going to say this, you guys. When Spider-Man 2099 first came out back in like 91, 92, 93, that was the first and only issue that I subscribed to from Marvel itself, and I had that shipped directly to my home and got it in my mailbox every month when it came out. I had all of them from number 1 all the way up to number 25, I think was the last issue, and when they quit. So when I found out that Spider-Man 2099 was coming back out, I was excited. I was really hyped about that. Now, from reading the book a little bit, I found out that Peter Parker and Miguel had met each other before, but you know, I don't remember because I was on a 20-year hiatus. So that could have been any time between now and back in '94 when I quit reading comics. I'm really excited now that Miguel and Spider-Man 29 is back because I love it a lot. I really do. It gives me that childlike feeling again. You know what I'm saying? I really, really love it. I really love him. This, I think, is a beautiful cover. And I will say this, you guys, the artwork in here is just wonderful. It's very, very good. What happens is that Spider-Man shows up trying to figure out who this other Spider-Man is, and they are face to face right here. And I don't know what this means, but I like the little arrows actually pointing to Spider-Man 2099. The artwork is so good, you guys. And I know it's by the same artist that's been doing Spider-Man for quite a while now. It almost reminds me of how Todd McFarlane drew Spider-Man. It really does. Where Spider-Man is just all like lingy, and his hand is like way over here, and his leg is like way over here. Like, it kind of reminded me of the way Todd McFarlane drew. But what happens is that Spider-Man shows up. Spider-Man 2099 is supposed to be protecting Tiberius because Tiberius is actually Miguel's grandfather. So you kill him and you erase yourself, basically. And what happens is that Dr. Octopus doesn't like people getting over on him. And Tiberius kind of calls him he kind of insults him by calling him a low-tech individual, or, you know, low-tech Spider-Man. What happens is that Dr. Octopus tries to slash Miguel, Spider-Man 2099, and the material that from the future that he wears, I guess it's impervious or indestructible, at least from the talons off of Dr. Octopus. And Miguel kind of throws an insult calling him a low-tech individual, and Dr. Octopus just gets really upset at this, and he basically just starts to unwind a little bit, and he starts to really not take into consideration of things around him. He also realizes that he's really kind of losing control of his life and what's going on around it, with trying to maintain 2 different lifestyles, and he's just indecisive about what it is that he wants to do, because he has his thesis that he needs to finish, schoolwork. He has to look for this new Spider-Man that came into play because he took off with Tiberius, his grandfather, because he's trying to protect him, and Dr. Octopus wants to grab a hold of him and find out what the heck is going on. And I want to show you guys some of this artwork, which I think is really just phenomenal. When Spider-Man 2099 leaves, Dr. Octopus goes off and starts to look for him. This is one really cool shot that I like. Really like that shot of him being on the wall right there. He's literally a wall crawler. Here's another good shot right here. Really cool artwork, you guys. And I think there's another one in here. But anyway, what happens is that the further Spider-Man 2099 gets away from Spider-Man with his grandfather, the more his father from the future starts to become more in existence. And he communicates to Spider-Man 2099 through that link on his arm, letting him know that whatever you're doing, it's working. because I'm no longer fading away. And then also, Tiberius finds out that Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man from the future, is not going to let him die. And he kind of tests his theory by he throws himself off of a building. And then as you can see, Miguel's dad from the future is like, save him! Like, what are you waiting for? And then he jumps off right here. He jumps off to save him. So I give this issue a 4.5 out of 5. I don't care what none of y'all think. I like this issue. I like that Spider-Man 29 is back. I love the artwork. I like what's going on. It's really good. I hope this storyline stays around for a while because I'm thoroughly enjoying it, because once Spider-Man 29 goes away, you might not see him till 2099. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in for these reviews. I thank you guys so much for subscribing, for viewing, for liking, for commenting. I pray that you continue to do so. Subscribe if this is your first time seeing this. Don't forget to like, share, whatever. Keep God first in your life. Enjoy your comic books though. And God bless you guys. I'm out of here.